All right, so this is Mandela Effect. J.C. Penney. Here's the founder of J.C. Penney. He was a Freemason, 33rd degree Freemason. And so, as we can see on his grave here, it's Penney. So we go back through his relatives here. His father, James Cash Penney Sr. And it's an interesting name, Cash. I mean, that could be a family name, but it seems interesting, Cash Penney. Like you might name someone that because it's funny. Uh, but we go back in time here, and it's Reverend Eli Penney, and then the father, who was from the I don't know how many generations back here, John Penney, who was from England originally. Well, this one says Virginia. Okay, whatever. But we get into his name that they're showing. This person has just copied and pasted this from A History of Anderson County. I've yet to locate this book online, anyways, where I can look through it. But see, it's with a no E in here at all. So there's no E's in here. And so that's one part of the evidence. The other part is kind of conflicting. So we have Mr. James Cash Penney founded the company in April 1902. So some people receive a wrong impression of the kind of merchandise sold by the J.C. Penney Company because of the founder's name. The name Penny is confused with the word penny. The company handles dry goods. So we have this going on. They're showing just Penny, both words. Let me see. So we also have this lawsuit. I think it's brought by Penny Supermarket against J.C. Penney. They're both filing lawsuits, but this they're using EY, and of course it goes back and forth in a lot of these things. But they are drawing a distinction here between pennies with a EY or pennies. We also have. So, okay, here's a clearer example. We're going to see penny or penny. Lots in a name. So it doesn't. There shouldn't be any confusion. I guess they're saying the Penny Supermarket is saying they have a pig logo. So they're saying that J.C. Penney is starting to use a pig logo for something that resembles Penny Supermarket Incorporated. So here we see an example of John Cash Penney, J.C. Penney Foundation. James Cash Penney. So here we see an example of, we have the Scottish Rites 95th Reunion, opens Monday. We have James Cash Penney as part of the executive committee, Masonic leaders who will direct the degree work, Scottish Rite. So, Scottish Rite. So, and he's with 33rd degree Mason. Hoover, J.C. Penney. J.C. Penney. So we're also talking about here that people wanted to get rid of the penny at some point. People are always talking about that. And Penny Lane And this here it says, what would become of Penny Lane, penny loafers. And how about J.C. Penney? Would it become J.C. Nickel? The name is different enough that it's not a penny anymore. So that's something. It's a variation of that article. Okay, so we have J.C. Penney dead at 95, and the man on the penny. They're talking about the Abraham Lincoln. And so they're kind of putting these things together. It's not any kind of proof here, but I don't know. So there's that. James Cash Penny. What else can we find here? So, okay, here's an example where, isn't it time to do away with pennies? The song "Pennies from Heaven" must be changed to "Quarters from Hell," and the Beatles song "Penny Lane" will be renamed "Quarter Street." The J.C. Penney Company and they're spelling it with no e. Required to become a dime store. So they're pointing out that the word is spelled exactly like the penny of our monetary system, or pennies, nickels, dimes. Collecting pennies to pour into receptacles in front of J.C. Penney. That E. I don't know, man. And here they're spelling with EY, but of course right below, and they keep going with the no E. So here we have an ad for J.C. Penney, their company. Pennies reigns, pennies unlucky catalog shopper. Here they're spelling with an EY. Pennies from pennies. So okay, just end it there. Thought I'd show you what I found.